Hello, hello, and welcome back. So now we got the kitty event quest. I can't remember what it's called. Wonder if we can trigger the quest again. It had a voice line. I wasn't able to listen though because I was in the middle doing something else. But if we reset it, nope. I guess we can't get that voice line again. That's all good. I wasn't able to hear it because I came here because I was trying to do the Oh, I'll be quiet for a second.
Oh, looks like Margaret is talking with those two people over there. Wait, is that Rosaria? Huh. She's standing next to an adventurer Paimon doesn't recognize.
She also here to play some cats. Or cards.
Say no more, Valerina. I'll continue to help you out, just as Victoria requested. Look after the cats, check up on their health, give them a bath. These are all things well within my capabilities.
That doesn't solve our biggest problem, though, Miss Rosaria. The cats have been so anxious. If we can't get them to trust us, they're sure to get sick from all the anxiety. We just opened, and the Furball Fortress is already about to go under.
Well, panicking certainly isn't going to solve the problem. The fact is, neither of us has a way with cats. That's not something I can change.
Hi, Rosaria! And hello to you too, Miss Adventurer. Sounds like you're all really worried about something.
Our cat saviors, they've appeared already.
Saviors? Seems a bit sudden considering we just met.
I smell a commission coming.
I'll try to keep it short. My name's Valerina, and I really like small animals. Recently, I've been trying to set up a shelter for stray cats. I call it the Furball Fortress. I thought it would be a good way to rescue those poor animals that have nowhere to go. Plus, getting them off the streets will improve the overall environment and look of the city. It's a win-win. The sisters over at the church heard about my plans and sent over the kindly Miss Rosaria to help.
I wouldn't exactly describe myself as kindly. I just accepted the assignment from Victoria. After all, I was the only one with any knowledge of medicine, or the spare time to help.
Well, it seems like you've got quite the plan, Valerina. Thanks for bringing us up to speed. So, what had you so worried just now? Are you short on Mora? Are you missing something you need?
No, I've got more than enough Mora. The funds, the location, the supplies, all the various procedures. They've all been settled. The main problem is, the cats. They, keep swatting at me. They're always hissing and swatting. They won't let me approach them, not even with treats.
The cats are afraid of me as well. They run away the minute I'm in the vicinity.
Oh, Paimon has heard something like this before. There's something about certain people that just makes cats afraid. Huh. A kind-hearted cat rescuer who doesn't get along with cats. Seems like just visiting the cat's tail would be enough to leave you flustered, let alone running your own cat shelter.
That's why we consulted an expert. But Miss Margaret wasn't able to offer a solution to our problem. She's short on workers, so she couldn't spare anyone to help us either. She did give us one piece of advice, though, to enlist the help of the honorary knight and their trusty helper in white. We had just wrapped up our conversation, and the next thing we knew, you two appeared before us like saviors sent by Lord Barbados himself.
Well, Paimon's not sure how much Lord Barbados would know about taking care of cats. But that aside, we've never even worked at a shelter before, but somehow we've been turned into the saviors of the entire operation.
We were just talking about playing with cats.
Well, that's true. Even if Paimon has no experience working at a shelter, she's confident she can get on their good side just fine. Like, that's all we need to do here, right? We just need to show Valerina and Rosaria how to get friendly with the cats, and everything else should fall into line.
Feel free to focus your efforts on Valerina. Just call me if any of the cats need medical attention. If you all can keep the shelter running with minimal effort on my part, this errand might turn out to be a good use of my time after all. It's better than church activities in any case.
Ah, so that's why you agreed to help. You just wanted to shirk your church duties.
Well, I guess I should show you around first. Follow me, you two. Let's make our way to the Furball Fortress.
There's actually an art contest going on right now for drawing characters as cats, and I'm currently working on a picture, and I'm hoping to get it submitted by either today or tomorrow. I've been working really hard on it, and it's turning out to look so good.
Well, I am sorry.
Oh wait, oops, wrong button.
Ad Ast.
Okay, so we need to get these first. I'll just get these dispatched again. This is what I was coming here for, and then I basically started the quest line by entering the city. But boom, like that. So those are out of the way. And now we gotta go to the Furball Fortress, which is, okay, on the right side of town.
Oh, it's just a regular house. Gotta say, Paimon was expecting something a little bigger with fortress in the name and everything.
This was the biggest space I could find in the city over the past few weeks. The rent is cheap, so that's a plus. A half a year's worth of rent, along with all the Cat's Tail-inspired furnishings, only cost me a few million mora. Of course, not all of the cats will be staying indefinitely. We plan to offer some of the healthy ones up for adoption. As long as the new future owners prove capable and the cat seems like a good fit, they're welcome to take their new pet back to a loving home. This location is definitely good enough. We could even expand the business one day and start sheltering stray dogs, foxes, or even squirrels. When that day comes, though, I'll probably have to think of a different name. Maybe the Furball and Friends Fortress would be a better fit.
I would suggest letting all of this play out first. You still don't know if the customers will even get along with the strays.
Huh? Look over there! That cat is staring at us.
Oh, it's the little white cat. She's super afraid of people. She ran away when we tried to give her a bath. It took us forever to track her down again.
She looks so soft and clean, and her fur is so white and fluffy, just like fresh fallen snow. Wait, that's perfect! We should call her Snowball!
Tofu. No, pudding. Pudding isn't a bad choice either.
Ooh, those are some good names, Traveler, but Paimon thinks she likes Snowball best. Here, kitty kitty. That's it, Snowball. Good kitty. That's a good kitty.
It's been, what, a minute? And you already got the cat to listen to you. Did you see that, Miss Rosaria? She's practically a miracle worker. You really are a cat whisperer.
That was nothing. They may be strays, but as long as you give them a good name and call them with love, you're sure to gain their trust eventually. First things first, though, you gotta pay attention to the way you interact with them. How should Paimon put it? Basically, it all comes down to your demeanor. For example, you can't just stand there trembling in fear, Valerina. If you're afraid, the cats are sure to become afraid as well. As for you, Rosaria, you might want to keep an eye on your, facial expressions?
These poor creatures, picked up off the streets, given a name, and they now have a loving home. Fate is kind to even the lost souls who have wandered astray. This city really has brought peace and happiness to us all.
Hey, Snowball is snuggling up to Rosaria. Looks like she's not afraid of her anymore.
Did Rosaria just smile?
We should pretend like we didn't see anything.
No matter. There are more important things to focus on. Anyway, it's getting a bit stuffy in here. I'm going to go get some air. Call me if you need me.
Paimon thought Rosaria would be happier about that.
Please, Teach me more of your ways, honorary knight. And you too, oh great cat whisperer. We're sure to get more and more strays coming to the Furball Fortress, and I doubt all of them will be as friendly as Snowball. There's still so much I don't know about interacting with them.
No problem. Just watch and learn. It's about time we move on to a more advanced lesson. How to get the cats not to just trust you, but to like you. It's all about patience. As long as you put in the effort to get to know them, you'll become best friends in no time.
I completely understand. The Furball Fortress is still in its trial phase, so the more I can learn at this stage, the better.
You must take various requirements into consideration when setting up your fluffy feline home. There are 3 attributes to this event: comfiness, durability, and aesthetics. You are required to select one suitable furnishing of each type in such a way that the overall area fits the 3 attribute requirements. Exactly, no more and no less. The icon of the furniture's primary attribute will be displayed in the upper left corner of the interface. In addition to the main attribute, it will also provide a small amount of other attributes. There is only one unique combination of furnishings that furnishes the attributes needed to complete the challenge, and the furnishings that comprise the combination have appearances that complement each other the best. Wait. The comprise. Oh, I said compromise. And the furnishings that comprise the combination have appearances that complement each other the best. After you've completed your furry feline home setup, you can place food into the cat food bowl to be acknowledged by them. After you have fed a cat, you can call the corresponding cat at the throne a meower to invite it to play directly. The throne of meower. I like that.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
I don't think you're gonna be the best fit for the cats. They don't like water. Alright. So, we got to make the furnishings. Got it. So, they like comfiness, durability, and aesthetics. So, we want to go for durability, which is the shield icon. Okay, we don't move it. We just place it. Got it. We need more durability. We need comfiness too. We need to be careful not to go over. We need aesthetics. We need to withdraw this one. No, we still need that one. Or I could do that. Nope. Alright, there we go. That is all 3 checked. Requirements met. Will automatically exit in 0 seconds. Play with the cats after feeding it. So now we gotta feed them. Alright, have as much meat as you want, because I own a lot of it. Snow White ball of pure white cotton is something I couldn't read fast enough. Alright, now we can play with them. Is there a minigame? You can select a cat from the throne of Meower or directly invite a cat to come and play. The cat's friendship levels are as follows: trusted, cherished, and inseparable. The 8 points where you can pet the cat are the right ear, left ear, face, lower body, upper body, tail, right paw, and left paw. Different cats have their own preferences for which they wish to be petted. Press in order to pet the cat. If you pet right where the cat likes it, its friendliness to you will increase, but this value will remain the same or even decrease when you pet a spot that pleases the cat. Repeatedly petting the same part of a cat will cause friendliness to increase by less and less, until you no longer increase at all. As such, you must adjust your approach and pet the cat in different spots. After you've switched up the places you're petting it a certain number of times, the cat's rate of friendliness increases, will reset across all the body parts it likes to be petted. Once a cat's friendliness level has increased in the next stage, areas where it did not like being petted may change, and it may now permit you to pet it in the new places. Use your keen observation and get them along with them. So we'll start here. We'll pet here. Surprisingly, I was okay with that. Where was the other spot? You have reached the cherished friendship level of the cat. You may claim the rewards. Well, I want to keep petting it. Okay. Nope. How do we increase it further? Oh, it was okay with a pause. Nope, not the head. Nope, not the tail. So, is there no way to get it to inseparable? Alright, has reached inseparable. And now we can hit escape. A joyful session has ensued. Okay, so if we come here and go to event details, we can get a little bit more information about this. So Snowball is inseparable. Gotcha. So we have to wait till the next day to increase it. Is there... Oh, is this really how cats greet one another? I wonder if my pronunciation's on point. Meow. Looks like Snowball didn't understand even a whisker. Mona, are you trying to speak cat? Professor Megastus, that is not how you pronounce it. Hey, roar sounds more like tigers or lions. That's a good way to frighten a kitty and turn it into a scaredy cat. So the rumors were true. You really are working at the Furball Fortress. Working probably isn't the right word. We're helping Valerina and Rosaria out. So we're more like consultants. Yes, that's it. Being called a consultant sounds really impressive. By the way, great astrologer Mona, are you looking to adopt a cat to assist you in your astronomical observations? Based on my understanding of astrology, it shouldn't be too hard to teach a cat to read the various aspects of the stars. I might even teach one to help me write manuscripts? Okay, you're going way too far with that. Steals a peek at Snowball. Boldly stares straight at Snowball. Meow. On second thought, maybe not. One who can only read the stars but is ill-versed at stringing words together would not suffice to convey my illuminating insights. If I really need an assistant, it would be better to just take a trip to Fontaine and recruit some staff members from the Steambird, or find a Melusine who can use a typewriter and bring them back to Mondstadt. Were I to really adopt a cat, at most it would be able to play with... the most it would be to play with it a bit, to relax and relieve the stress from the exhaustion of academic inquiry. One mustn't be a bad owner. When you get tired, it would be best if the cat is tired enough for a cat nap as well. Before I set foot in here, I never imagined hanging out with cats would be such a joy. Ah, how wonderful life would be if we could always be happy like this. Looks like you're going to be a really conscientious owner. Guess this cat's going to be in fine hands. But I've also heard that some cats can be quite rambunctious, always jumping around, biting and clawing the furniture. Imagine my manuscripts or astrology tomes ruined by feline canines. That'd be troublesome indeed. Making a snack out of precious books? Paimon could barely imagine something so terrifying. Snowball looks quite well behaved, but seems not to comprehend my meaning. Perhaps we lack that special connection. So I'd like to observe a bit more. You know, keep an eye out for obedient cats. Oh, and I must calculate the cost of a cat bed, cat food, and other expenses. Not too luxurious, but also not so shabby. Wouldn't do to submit the cat to hardship. It's okay, take your time. Yeah, Valerina said that that she'll adopt even more strays in the future. So even if no cats catch your eye today, you can always come back often to play and have a look. Meow. Is this the only cat that we have right now? Yeah, no, we already... Okay, so I guess that's everything we could do for today in this event. What's this? Ooh, okay. So yeah, more for another time. I wonder if we're actually going to see these, like, characters with the cats now or something. Or if it's just this one-time thing and then we'll never see these cats again. Probably that. we got our commissions done. Fantastic. Well, more to come, that's for sure. Stay tuned.